Hello everyone, my name is Chandan Singh. So guys, here I'm going to start a series uh, in which I will come up with 5 words taken from my shorts videos, and I will create some stories so that the guys can understand how to practice at home. So without any further ado, let's get started everybody. So I have taken 5 words from my shorts videos. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I have to create a story using each word. So the first word is abominable. It is an adjective, and the meaning of abominable is if something is disgusting, unpleasant. Let's say like if somebody's behavior is so bad, dirty, it means that person's behavior is abominable. So we have to create a story. So let's get started. So if I create a story, I would say like yesterday I was at my home. Suddenly one of my friends gave me a call and asked me to go to his house because he wanted to meet me. I agreed. I went to my friend's house. There I started having a conversation with my friend. Then he said, "Hey, I'm going to make tea for you." I said, "Okay, you go make tea, but let me also come into the kitchen so that I can help you." He agreed. When I entered his kitchen, I felt very bad because his sink was very dirty. It was abominable. So I did not like it, and I came out of the kitchen and said, "Hey, don't make tea for me because your sink is abominable. So I don't want to take tea made in that kitchen. Come on, come out. We'll go out and have tea." He said, "Oh, you're insulting me." I said, "No, no, no, no. This is abominable." Then he started saying, "No, your behavior seems to be abominable." I said, "No, come on, buddy. Your sink is abominable because all the things are very dirty here. You should clean. You should do your dishes. You should make your kitchen absolutely clean. Speak and span." Then he agreed, and we both went out to have tea. After that, I came back to my house. So I just created a story on the spot. There is no script, nothing. So this is what you have to do. You have to take one word, create a story, create many stories. Try to put a situation, such a situation where that word is going to fit. So you have to create a situation first. You can also say like yesterday I went to park and I saw that some people were talking. I also went there and I started talking to them regarding some matter. Suddenly somebody started behaving very badly with me. So that behavior was abominable for me. You can create a story. So abominable means something which is very unpleasant, disgusting, morally not good. That is abominable. In Hindi you can say very बहुत घृणित, बहुत बेकार सा, गंदा सा, abominable. Yesterday I received an email. So when I checked that email, I got absolutely shocked because that message was abominable. Abominable means disgusting, unpleasant. So I am creating a situation and I am going to fit this word, as per the situation. So the people have this question, "Sir, whenever I speak in English, I'm not able to use that word that I'm learning every day." So the problem is you're learning the word, but you're not going to use that word as per the situation. So create a situation and try to use the word. So now you also try to make a story using abominable. Think right away. If you want, you can pause this video. You can create a story right now. This is your practice time. Don't think that after watching the video you will create something. Come on, utilize this time. Abominable. Okay? Think of abominable. His attitude is abominable. I don't like your abominable attitude, buddy. No, no, no. Come on. Yeah, what you are doing is abominable. Don't do that. Okay. Chintu, what are you doing? Come here. No, Daddy, I'm making a drawing. You're making a drawing? Can I see what drawing you're making? Okay, Daddy, come and see. Yuck. What have you done? It seems to be abominable. This is how you can create a story. Okay, guys? So create one story using abominable. Now, if you want to see some examples, you can see the smell from the garbage bin was abominable. So you can also create a story based on this situation. The smell from the garbage bin was abominable. You can say that yesterday I was doing something on my computer. Suddenly somebody rang the doorbell. When I opened the doorbell, it was the person who takes garbage from my house. He said, do you have some garbage? I said, okay, wait. I went into the kitchen and I saw the dustbin, and oh God, very foul smell was emanating from the dustbin. Yuck! It was abominable. The smell that was emanating was abominable. Somehow I managed to take that garbage and hand it over to the garbage man, and he went away from there. So that smell was abominable. Got? Here, see, her rude behavior towards the waiter was simply abominable. You can create a story based on this situation also. You know, like yesterday, somebody went to the restaurant, ordered something. When the waiter came, suddenly an argument broke out, and the behavior of the person was abominable towards the waiter. There are many situations. You just have to fit this word abominable. This video is to somehow get you to use this word abominable, you know. See, leaving dirty dishes in the sink for days is truly abominable. Okay, if you are not taking a bath, this activity is abominable. Whatever you do is abominable. Now got it, guys? Abominable. I hope you are not going to forget this word abominable. Let's get started. We have our second word. This is at full pelt. At full pelt. So how to use this particular phrase, at full pelt? It means it often used to describe someone or something moving as fast as possible. It means, let's say that yesterday you were running and you're running so fast. So instead of saying I was running fast, you can use this phrase and you can say I was running at full pelt. I was running at full pelt. You know, like here you can see the example. He was running at full pelt to catch the train. So on the basis of this situation, you can create a story. You can say that yesterday I was at my home. Suddenly my wife came to me and said, hey, let's go somewhere. I said, okay, let's get ready. So my wife got ready. At the same time, my child also got ready, and we all trio went to the local railway station to board a local train. But when train arrived, it did not stop there. It was very slow, and the coach we wanted to enter went away. So we all started running at full pelt so that we could enter the same coach, because there were very few people in that coach. Rest of the coaches were absolutely full. So we started running at full pelt, tuck tuck tuck, at full pelt. You can also create a story like yesterday I went to market to buy some vegetables. While I was buying some vegetable, suddenly I felt that a bull was coming after me, and suddenly that bull started running towards me, and I thought it could hit me, and suddenly I started running and I ran at full pelt. I ran at full pelt. It means very very fast, speedily, at full pelt, you know. Here you can see one example. The engine was roaring at full pelt. So you can use this phrase for you were running, you were doing something, you know, speedily, or if there is any engine, any machine, and you know, machine was roaring at full pelt, it means it was making a noise so much at high speed. It means at full pelt. You can see this. I sprinted to finish line at full pelt. It means there was a runner, and that runner started running, and he started running at full pelt to reach that line, that finish line. So at full pelt. Got the point? Again, see the meaning of at full pelt. It's often used to describe someone or something moving as fast as possible. If something is moving, that movement is required. When you say at full pelt, that movement is required. Maybe you were walking at full pelt, you were running at full pelt, somebody was chasing you at full pelt. So you have to create a story. Think of a situation and try to use this phrase at full pelt. Now your turn. Do it at full pelt. Yesterday I went to park and I saw some guys playing football. I went over there and said, "Hey, may I join you?" They said, "Yes, you can join." I started playing. Suddenly, we all started quarreling with one another, and the person wanted to slap me, and I started running. He started chasing me. He was chasing me at full pelt, and I was running at full pelt. You can create a story. Any funny story can be created, guys, at full pelt. That movement is required. So, at full pelt means someone was moving or something was moving as fast as possible is called at full pelt. Okay, this is if there was a machine and the machine was moving at full pelt, means so fast, you can say it is moving at full pelt. Okay, if fan is moving so fast, you can say, oh my god, this fan is moving at full pelt. Got it? Okay, now the third word, sitting huddled. Sitting huddled means what? Like, sitting huddled means sitting closely together with your arms and legs drawn in, often for warmth, comfort, or protection. It means if you sit like this, oh, suppose you're so much scared of anything and you're sitting like this, it means you're sitting huddled. Or maybe you're feeling cold, you're sitting like this, it means you're sitting huddled. So, for your warmth, maybe you want to be comfortable. So, for your comfort, you're sitting like that. Or maybe you're so much afraid, scared of anything, you're sitting like this. So, sitting huddled means sitting in that position, in that way. So, how to create a story? Let me give you some situations here. Here, the examples are written. On a chilly evening, the whole family sat huddled on the couch, watching a movie and sharing bowl of popcorn. So, see, whole family sat huddled on the couch on a chilly evening. Since it was a chilly evening, it means they wanted some warmth, they wanted to be close to one another. That's the reason they sat huddled, like so much close, by putting their hands like this, like this. So this is called sitting huddled. So you can create a story. Let's say you can say that yesterday I was alone at home. It was around 2 o'clock. Suddenly somebody knocked the door. I was little surprised to hear that knocking sound because I had not expected someone to be at my door at that time. It was 2 o'clock. So I decided not to open the door. Instead, I sat huddled on the couch, or I went into my bedroom and sat huddled. So sat huddled means sat in that position as if you were so much scared. Or you can say that, yesterday I was sitting somewhere and I felt cold, so I sat huddled. So sitting huddled means a particular posture is there. You must have seen, like, when people sit or sit like this is called sitting huddled. So this posture can be taken if either you are afraid or maybe you're feeling cold. This is the situation. Got it? Like here you can see, when the thunderstorm hit, the children and their pet dog sat huddled under a blanket, seeking comfort from loud noises. So because of the noise, they got scared and they sat huddled, ooh, like this. Got it? So sitting huddled. Now we have another phrase. This is in a jiffy. In a jiffy means what? Means doing something very quickly or in a short amount of time. It implies that the action will be completed promptly or without delay. Means in a short amount of time. Like in Hindi it is said chutki mein. You can say in a jiffy. So here there is an example, like, don't worry, I'll tidy up the living room in a jiffy before our guests arrive. It means that suppose your living room is dirty and some guests are about to come. So you are saying that, okay, before they arrive, I'm going to tidy up the room, I'm going to clean the room, and I will clean it in a jiffy. Okay, so you can create a story that Yesterday, I was sitting in my room, and that room was very dirty. Suddenly, my wife came to me and said, "Hey, you have to clean this room in a jiffy because our landlord is about to come." So I took that broomstick, I started sweeping the floor, and I cleaned all the room in a jiffy. Entire room in a jiffy. So you can use this phrase in a jiffy. Like yesterday, I went to market, I was buying something. Suddenly somebody came and hit me. I got very angry and I slapped that person in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Chutki. In a jiffy. Hey, if you infuriate me, if you raise my hackles, I can beat you in a jiffy. Make some sentences. Create a story. Whatever you did in a jiffy, create some stories. A person is saying, like yesterday, I went to my office quite late. When I went to my workstation, suddenly the peon came and said, "Excuse me, sir, boss is calling you." I had already figured out what was going to happen. However, I went into the cabin of my boss. My boss started scolding me because I had come late, and soon after he scolded me, I decided to give my resignation, and I wrote the resignation in a jiffy. I handed over my resignation to my boss in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Chutki mein, in a jiffy. In short amount of time. Promptly. Without delay. In a jiffy. Yesterday, my friend gave me a call and he asked me to give him some money. I said yes, and I transferred the money in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Chutki mein. Getting the point? Now, let's go to the next phrase, off limits. Off limits means, off limits is a phrase used to describe something that is not allowed or prohibited. If something is not allowed, that is off limits. Like the boss's office is off limits to employees without permission. So, yesterday, I went to my friend's house. He took me to each and every room, but there was a particular room where I wanted to go, but he said, "Hey, this room is off limits." This room is off limits, it means it is prohibited to enter here. Like the boss's office is off limits, it means you are not supposed to enter this office. Off limits. Yesterday I went to a park, It was my first experience. So I went over there. I had no idea where to go, where not to go. So I wanted to sit on a bench. So while I was going there, suddenly a guy came and said, "Hey, this place is off limits. This place is off limits." It means you are not supposed to go there. This is off limits. So this, you can also say like smoking is off limits here. It means smoking is not allowed. Alcohol is off limits for teenagers, means alcohol is not allowed. But generally we use off limits for those areas, locations where somebody wants to go but the person is not allowed to enter. That place is prohibited. So instead of prohibited, you can use this phrase off limits. Yesterday I wanted to enter that room, but I came to know that the room was off limits. I was not supposed to enter. So this is how you have to create, guys. So through this video, my motive is to teach you how to practice some words every day sitting at your home. So whenever you watch this video, try to practice along with me by pausing this video. I'm creating a story, also create a story. Got it? So thank you guys. I believe you must have liked this video. So I will keep uploading such videos because I have already uploaded many shorts videos. I will resume making shorts again. So all the shorts videos will be there in this series too, guys, so that you can create some stories using the words. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you.